Hey, I want to take a minute and share with you my new motto for 2020. It's actually right here up on my computer. I didn't choose a word. I know a lot of people like to choose words. I chose a motto, and here it is. As soon as possible and as long as it takes. And in this video podcast, however you're listening to this, I'm going to just unpack what that means to me, how I came to that conclusion. I want to encourage you to adopt a similar attitude as the owner of your business. I'm putting my elbows on the table, shaking that. Thanks, let me back up. Okay, so I used to really live, and I'm like used to, like 2 weeks ago. I understood as soon as possible. So I started in November, I started writing a book. It was time. And I had a deadline of January 15th to finish my first rough draft. And I got a little bit behind because of some travel. So I had this deadline, but I lived in this as soon as possible mentality. Because as soon as I could like cross this goal off the list, then maybe I could get on to taking on more clients or generating more revenue or whatever that is. So as soon as possible, check it off. And really the state that this put me in, this mindset, is I was panicked. I felt a lot of pressure. I wasn't sure I could do it any faster. And it left me hiding underneath my blanket and just kind of being a hot mess. So that wasn't working. I shifted then to this idea of as long as it takes. As long as it takes. So I'll get the book done. However long it takes is how long it takes. I noticed I started to get a little bit more complacent, blowing off some of my writing time, not being focused, and that wasn't good either. I think that as soon as possible is so stressful, and as long as it takes is stressful in a different way. And then I just had this epiphany that the answer really to my performance was both. As soon as possible and as long as it takes. So here's the way now I'm looking at my work and my creation and my performance, and I think this is going to apply directly to you in your network marketing business as well. So my actions and my activities are as soon as possible, right? I need to write 1 chapter per day, and you do it as soon as possible. So I'm not going to procrastinate till 8 o'clock at night. I need to knock that sucker out for the day. 1 chapter that's halfway decent. The actual completion of the book, right, the result is going to be in the as long as it takes category. So if I write 1 chapter a day and I end up scrapping some or rewriting it, more in edits, then if it gets done on the 17th instead of the 15th, it's going to be okay. If my book is available in April instead of May, it's still going to be an amazing accomplishment. And I noticed that, so many of my clients were struggling with the same thing. Like, I need to hit this humongous goal by this date. And it had this attached or I'm a failure. And the amount of pressure that put on them was crazy. And I watched as we did year-end reviews, incomes going up 10, 15, 20%, but still feeling like they were not accomplishing enough. And I thought that was really crazy. And I just have found so much freedom and increased performance. So I don't want to give you freedom and have you stink at your business and make less money. I want to give you freedom and more income and more joy and more impact and more results. And I have found that this attitude over the past 3 weeks has unlocked a level of performance that I am so excited about. So here's what I'm doing, just as a recap. My activities, as soon as possible. Right? As soon as possible, I'm going to schedule 2 appointments. As soon as possible, I'm going to write a chapter in the book. And each day kind of has, here's what I need to do. But the overall result is as long as it takes. Right? Because I can't control exactly the overall result. I can't control, right? If I have a goal for how many members we have in our community, I can only control my activities. And so those need to operate in the as soon as possible, but the as long as it takes the results I'm putting there. And this has been so freeing for me. And here's the craziest part is I finished my first draft once I shifted away from as soon as possible and change that to as soon as possible and as long as it takes. Finished my rough draft 7 days earlier than I was supposed to, and I'm super excited about that. So I hope that this motto encourages you. You don't necessarily need to adopt it for the entire year, but I really want you to look at some of your bigger goals in this idea of as soon as possible and as long as it takes, to keep yourself from giving up or giving in or getting discouraged, to really commit to those long-term goals and to the activities that create them. If you have these long-term goals for your network marketing business and you are committed to them, I do want to invite you to our community, the Emerge Surge. It is our tribe of network marketers that are committed to changing lives, honestly. And I want to invite you to join that with me. In order to be successful, you're going to need a strong community to encourage you, encouragement, skills, and action so that you can get the results you desire in your business. And so inside the Emerge Surge, we're going to provide you with that community, skill development resources, and encouragement, because we know that you can do it. And we want to be here to walk alongside you. So if that is something you would like to learn more about, of course, you can go to emergeSalesTraining.com/emergesurge. You can join right away and you'll get access to live calls and skill development courses and us. So that's it for this video today. I hope you all have a great day and I hope it was encouraging to you. All right, bye.